Well, welcome back, everyone. No, it's not Beyond the Headlines, but since we just taped Beyond the Headlines, we're using the set to welcome the mayor back. It's summertime. There's a lot going on in Saratoga. Honestly, there's a lot going on in Saratoga 12 months a year, as you know.
There's definitely a lot going on.
Thank you for coming in, because I'd like to keep the viewers informed as to what is going on in the city, because every day there's always news.
Exactly.
Very busy city. So, Mayor, I want to just start with a couple of things that we covered in the last couple of weeks. Let's start with the Waterfront Park dedication.
It was 9 years in the making. The land was first purchased from the waterfront restaurant owners, and who are still neighbors there, out of our Open Space Bond Act money for $2 million in 2006. And since then, the city has been working towards creating a park. So we got it done. When I first took office, we secured the $800,000 from the state in order to develop it into a very natural yet passive recreation park for all our citizens to be able to use. So we have public access on Saratoga Lake now, and it was just a thrill to be able to do this in my first term, and to have former mayors there and elected officials and lots of neighbors and residents who are very excited about this.
Well, I really want to applaud you on that. It's so easy for lake frontage, right? We all know this. For lake frontage to get overdeveloped and everybody crams everything in, and before you know it, there's no space for the public to enjoy it. And not only have we accomplished that, but I was over there, and it's just beautifully done. To everybody who took part in that.
It is. The LA group did a fabulous job. They did more than we actually asked them to do to ensure that it came out so well. But we also have the 5 acres on the Cateros that the city has purchased, and now Browns Beach is open to the public.
Right.
So there's a nice kayaking route between 2 or 3 public pieces of land, and I have to say I did go out in a kayak at the opening. So we really christened not only the land but the water too.
I got you. Did you make it?
I made it back safely.
You did.
Yes.
Good. That's the main thing. The other big news is, and I had to look at it twice because I wasn't sure I was reading it properly. We've got a free day coming up at the track that Naira and your office put together to celebrate part of the centennial.
So Chris Kay was in my office about 3 weeks ago, and I was talking to him about the centennial, and I thought it would be a really great idea to offer free admission to all Saratogians and visitors to help us celebrate our 100th birthday. And he sort of paused and said he'd get back to me, and I didn't think anything would come of it. But yes, he followed through, got permission from the Gaming Commission, and we are doing a free day for the first time ever in 150 some years on August 5th to celebrate the city's centennial.
Gotcha. Now, August 5th, by the way, is a Wednesday. If I can, I want to turn to probably something a little more serious. Frequently I see when you discuss the growth and the comprehensive plan in the city, the term you use a lot is balanced growth. And I know that's important to you and your administration. Let's talk a bit about this comprehensive plan. A word I don't understand that you use a lot is linkage. Put the pieces together.
Sure. So there are many things going on in the city right now in regards to master planning. Comprehensive plan, we were working with the old one, 2001.
Right.
The City Council passed an updated version of that. So yes, we do need update versions of lots of different things that are being determined every day when applicants come in to determine what that project is going to look like. From a design perspective, where things are going to be built, what building materials they're going to use. And Saratoga Springs, as you know, has been successful because we care about this.
Right.
If you talk to anybody on the street, they're going to tell you the thing they love most about Saratoga Springs is the vibrant downtown. Why is that so successful? Because we are the city in the country. So it's very important that we have concentrated growth in our downtown area, but we also look at our gateways, and that's exactly what the comprehensive plan and now this next step, which is the Unified Development Ordinance, is going to be looking at. Updating our ordinances so we can create growth in scheduled sort of thoughtful ways.
Right.
And that's something I'm very excited about, because this is going to produce more economic development opportunities. And this is what I work on actually most of the time. There are 3 gateways to the community: West Avenue, the South Broadway, and Weibel Avenue. And all
Right.
of them have been slated for growth opportunities in this next era. But we're always looking at ways to create a more successful downtown as well. And I think it's high time that we do a master development plan and parking plan.
Yes.
We need a comprehensive look, and as you know, the city center has put forth their proposal. It's been 3 years. It still is not approved and being built. There's certain things that the zoning board didn't like about it. The planning board is very concerned, and it hasn't even gone to DRC yet. So we're going to go ahead and, with the council's support, put out an RFP for the High Rock lot, because we want to see what other ideas are out there and how we can incorporate the city center's needs into that lot. But that is a city-owned lot, and it's one of the last lots available for any kind of comprehensive parking plan. For instance, I had a developer come to me the other day saying, why don't you do the whole lot, 2 floors of parking? You get 1,000 spots out of that. So I'm looking at a bigger plan, a more long-term solution. And what we need to do is figure out how to get people downtown so they shop, dine, and enjoy themselves. So cars are one way, and yes, we need to increase numbers of parking, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with this master plan, and to look at a real parking solution for a comprehensive look, not just the city center's needs, although those are critical because convention business brings people downtown. But we have so many needs in the city, so we really need, and I'm working with the Special Assessment District and the Downtown Business Association to come up with solutions that are going to solve problems for not just the city center, but for small businesses. We have to make sure that people can get into those small businesses. Northshire bookstores, brand new, they need more parking. So we are very excited about doing more of a comprehensive look with the RFP, but also a comprehensive master plan for parking.
Yes, got you. Sounds to me like you're going to be working with a lot of individuals on getting all the point of views, right? I mean,
That's right.
You can't, we notice because we tape the city council meetings all the time. And, so everybody has an agenda. You see that. That goes without saying. When you come to a city as vibrant as Saratoga, that sort of drama is heightened because everybody feels that they have the solution for development, right?
We got to take some of the emotion out of it and think practically about what we can do, what we can afford, how we can all work together in private, public ways so that we can invest in our future here and the success of it. And also we have the linkage study, which I've talked to you about. What it really is a pedestrian bike plan for the city. So we just won an award to be one of the most walkable cities in the country. We were one of 55, the only one in New York State. But we only got the bronze medal. So we're looking for the gold. And we want to make sure that we become even more walkable, friendly. So we need transportation centers where people can rent bikes for bike shares. And we need shuttle buses to get them downtown. But yeah, we're also going to always be driving cars too. And we're going to be looking at increasing the parking.
Got you. Thank you very much for coming in. I want to end on one thing, though, because I know that we've got the opening of the track is coming up next Friday. If I've got it right, like the night before, you host a little party. Are you doing it again this year?
Absolutely. We launched the racing season, the most important 6 weeks in our economy here in Saratoga Springs. So I do an open house party. Come join the mayor at the Pavilion Hotel the night before racing opens. And I'll see everybody on opening day as well on the 24th.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much for coming in. The mayor has agreed to come in on a regular basis and inform us, give us more information on all of the current issues facing Saratoga. So thank you for making that effort.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll see you next time. Sound good?
Thank you. Sounds good.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.